Open plan, fully equipped and of course with great transport links. For some, railway arches may seem like a great place to set up shop. But as ever with business, money talks, and for some of these companies letting archways, rents have more than doubled for some. Each one has a different lease, but those renewing contracts claim they've seen a hike from around £7,000 a year to more than £20,000 to rent the space. For this street in London Fields, one business has already closed because of this, and this carpenters say they're planning to relocate to somewhere cheaper. Over in Hackney Central, another business is worried for their future.
So this shop was started by my father and mother over 30 years ago. So we've been serving the local community in stationery, printing and art materials. We are faced with potential rent increases later this year. It's already affected quite a lot of businesses in the area. We don't know how it will impact us yet, but that's going to remain to be seen. Just speaking to other businesses and some independent kind of advisors, they've said that it could come up as much as a minimum of two, if not more, times the amount it is now. And if that's not an option for us, then we'd have to consider moving elsewhere, and we really don't want to. We love the fact that we're under a railway bridge, and it's all part of our kind of DNA, as it were.
Hackney Council has criticised the landlords, Network Rail, for raising these rents. The Mayor, Philip Glanville, says it will push creative businesses out of the area.
Network Rail have got it wrong on the fact that they're pricing everything at a sort of high-end Shoreditch rate. So it's a high-end rate for any arch, but you could make an argument that further into London, maybe these types of rates would be fairer. But even so, to see them in Hackney Central, to see them in other places in Hackney just seems to be completely out of kilter. Will actually kill off some of those creative businesses that have managed to grow up in those spaces. And that's something that I think Network Rail really have to understand, that if you want long-term stable income off your assets, you have to sort of invest in the people that are occupying those spaces and give them that certainty that they can grow, and then they can afford to pay higher rents in due course.
Network Rail has told London Live all of the income generated by the management of the estate is reinvested into the running of the railway, benefiting the taxpayer and the travelling public. We do not operate solely to produce profit, and we place value at the heart of what we do working with our tenants. We are proud to provide more commercial space than anyone else in Britain. The council have called for talks with the rail operator, but are still waiting for a response. So in the meantime, however, it's business as usual for these companies, but the future remains uncertain.